Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Monday Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Angie Anderson, and I am coming back to you live because we seem to get so many more viewers when we do live. And then we are going to try to download and continue to bring the Monday Mindful Moments to the website, www.serenitycounselingcenterva.com, as well as try to put on my other forums like Instagram, YouTube. I'm on MeWe and my LinkedIn. I've been putting my Monday Mindful Moments on there as well. So I am going to eventually try to finagle my way out of Facebook. It's very difficult to do that because I've been on so long and that's where most of my followers are. And I certainly don't want to abandon those that have been loyal to me. So just know that we are going to continue to do these live as they are being viewed, and then still kind of continue to make our way onto other platforms in order to spread the love in a nice, lovely way. So let's go ahead and continue. So if you've been following along with me, I have been working on bringing you these wonderful tidbits of information. It might be backwards doing it this way, but it's 52 ways to live a kick-ass life. And it's by Andrea Owen, and she is kind of like my secret soul sister because she doesn't know who I am. But I swear when I read her books, it's like she says so many things that I have said over the years with my clients and with my friends and have personally tried to practice myself. So when I was, told of this book by one of my lovely clients, I dived right into it and I read it pretty quickly because it's an easy read, but I really like Andrea Owen's style. She is my kind of gal. And I would encourage you, if you have not gotten this book, to get this book and read it for yourself. Each and every week I am going through the chapters to bring some habits to the forefront because, as you know, I say there's power in awareness. And I want you to be able to acknowledge these self-sabotaging habits that we do to get into our own way. So today we are going to talk about find the fastest way to peace. So what I've been doing is going through and reading some of my aha moments, my takeaway moments, so that you can see a little bit and see my highlights. But this is not to deter you from getting the book and reading it yourself, because from your experience may be different from my experience. And so some chapters may speak a little bit more truer to you than they do me. But this particular chapter, Find the Fastest Way to Peace, was one of the most powerful sucker punches to my gut that I have read, because I was going through something quite personal where I was trying to decide, do I want to take this person to court? Do I want to be right? If I am a person that is very much about justice and do what's right and so forth. And so I just did not know if I wanted to go to court or not. I didn't know if I wanted to open that can of worms. So let me share my takeaways, and then I'll come back a little bit more about that personal experience with you, because you may have also experienced something similar. But basically, the first line I love, Andrea Owen says, part of living a kick-ass life is knowing how to make yourself happy. How important is that? I'm constantly saying, put on your own oxygen mask first. So then she goes on into the chapter and says, would you rather be right or would you rather be free? And I was like, oh, God, that's that sucker punch I was telling you about that I felt. And so she encourages you to find the fastest and easiest way to peace. We have a choice to be free, a choice to be at peace. And we have sometimes have to come to the realization that we have the power when it comes to our feelings and our emotions. By acting on impulsive wants, we sometimes create more negative feelings, drama, and chaos in our lives. How true is that? So sometimes it's real important just to let it go and choose freedom and peace. Part of us may want revenge. Part of us may want this other person to suffer or pay for what has been done to us. So we get into that self-sabotaging behavior instead of walking in peace. We try to prove ourselves. All right, take two, everybody. I was just starting to get people to join us, and lo and behold, something happened where the internet kicked me off. Hopefully, it's not more of this censoring BS that's been going on, but I am talking about good things, so hopefully I'm not getting censored or kicked off this time. But anyway, we have been, if you missed the first video, this is part 2 of finding the fastest way to peace. And I had just shared with you that we may sometimes want revenge, want the other person to suffer, want, for that person to pay for what they've done to us. So then our focus and our energy starts to become more on revenge based off of resentment. So Andrea Owen from 52 Ways to Live a Kick-Ass Life, if you're just joining us, freedom from the pain is important to experience. Freedom from the uncertainty of our future. Freedom from who we are when we are with that toxic person. So, yeah, sometimes we are all in shitty circumstances. Regardless of what your particular shitty circumstances, you probably have some anger or sadness associated with it. And so that's when you're going to start to be filled with that resentment, that ugliness that starts to come in us. And then we probably want to act on that anger, that sadness, that revenge, that resentment. So it's important to ask yourself if those actions will truly free you from your negative feelings, or if they're likely to just create more of the same. And that is what I call the snowball effect. So you continue feeling resentful, that you're going to continue to feed that resentment. So remember that you have to choose, and it is best, if you want to live a kick-ass life, is to choose peace. Sometimes it can take many months to get through this process. Sometimes it can be quite a powerful aha moment for you. But if you can train yourself to sit back and really ask yourself, do I want to live in peace, or do I want to be right? What is more important to you? And so which brings you more of that positive empowerment sensation for yourself? So do I want to live in peace, or do I want to be right? Yeah? Okay, so there's that little punch in the gut I had shared in the first video that I had really been weighing on my heart and mind, and praying and lifting up. Do I want to take somebody to court? And I was like, I just really don't want to go down that path. Is it really going to serve me to do that? Or is it just important for me to just let things be as is and just carry on moving onward and upward with ease and grace? So I would encourage you to practice bringing yourself back to that question. Do I want to live in peace, or do I want to be right? When you find yourself in your own battle, or it feels like a fight, ask yourself what you can do to find peace for yourself. If you have peace and ease in your life, you are always winning. You are always rich. and you are always right with you. So remember that. And then the last thing I would say, when I'm reading my books, I always do my little notes and so forth and highlight and write, and probably drives librarians in my life super crazy that I do that. But those are my takeaways, and that's how I process my reading. But I wrote in the bottom, I said, when you no longer feel the need to share your side of the story, you're healing. So remember that, okay, folks? That's so important. So I want you to encourage you, as you hear this message, to move on into your life with ease and grace, practicing a little bit more mindfulness of grounding yourself by asking yourself the question, do I want to be right, or do I want to live in peace? So that you, my friend, can find the fastest way to peace. So thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you, your flexibility on being a two-part mindful moment today. I do want to encourage you to check out our podcast, Serenity, Wellness, and More. You can also find that on our website at www.serenitycounselingcenterva.com. That is a great place for you to go to check out everything we're doing, including our workshops. We're trying to bring about some more self-care workshops. We just completed a very successful vision board workshop to start off 2021 with a bang, moving on into a new year with new intentions. So that was very fun. I appreciate those that were able to come out and join us for that, and hope those vision boards will serve you well into 2021. You can also see on our website the Mindful Monday moments that are going live, but we may also do some pre-recorded things because, that happens where we get cut off in the middle of my message. Maybe that's a sign that I'm too wordy. But then I would also say you could see our yoga sessions, our meditations, and you can also find the podcast there. The podcast is on many, many platforms, so you have lots of options if you're interested in checking us out. They're always labeled so you can see, pick and choose which topic seems to do you more justice. And so let me just go over the long list of where we're at. We are on Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Audible, which is through Amazon, iHeartRadio, and Pandora are the two that we most recently added. So Serenity, Wellness, and More is a different avenue on podcasts where we have guests to take. Sometimes you hear from little old me, sometimes more than you probably want to, but it is a great opportunity for you to sit back and listen to different ways to bring awareness of diverse subjects into your life. And so I would highly encourage you to check that out. This Wednesday, we have one coming out on medical marijuana. And so I would highly encourage you to check out that, because we are on the midst of a paradigm shift of accepting the use of marijuana, which was always, taboo. But now they are coming out with lots of reasons why medical marijuana is so important to offer to diverse populations. So make sure you come and join us this Wednesday. Again, lots of platforms. If you have any questions or any feedback, please do not hesitate to reach out. I love when you comment. I love when you subscribe. I love when you let me know, hey, Sarah, thanks for following along. I appreciate you being here. Yes, please let me know you're out there, because it's important for us to continue the momentum and keep bringing you different podcasts and these Mindful Monday moments each and every week. So I hope everyone is staying healthy, stay well, and as always, namaste, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.